let's do a semi-quick update on this. Welcome back, everyone. Bubbatx is here. Bubbatx Moto Vlogs. I guess it's kind of a reveal. You'll actually get to see more of it than y'all have seen. New bike. I literally got the new bike the day after they picked up the V-Star. So, the story is they came and checked it out, the V-Star. He gave me estimates. He told me if I was going to keep it, I would get so much, but since it's essentially totaled due to the rear fender, the price of the rear fender, front fender, along with paint and all that, costs more than the value of the bike. So it essentially totaled. There's nothing like majorly wrong with it. I could have taken the bike and bobbed it out, which was an idea, but if I were to get it reinsured, there would be no collision on it, and I would prefer to have collision on my bike. So going that way, I took the total out, took the payout, took some of the accessories off, and he dropped down the price a little bit, and I wasn't overly excited about it, but I was content with it. So I already had this bike in mind. I already went and checked out this bike, and so the day they picked it up, I went and picked up my check from Progressive, deposited it before the bank closed, and went to the shop to get paperwork started on this. That was on a Thursday. By Friday, I was already going home with the new bike. So, we're gonna stop and check the PO box real fast. Alright, so picked this up on Friday. I literally rode it for a week straight. Just back and forth commuting to and from work. Good use of the bike. It rained. I took like a couple days off, and I'm still riding it like 2 weeks later. I think it's like 2 weeks or 3 weeks I've had this bike. I think next week starts 3 weeks. Or no. Yesterday, Friday, because it's Saturday. Yesterday, Friday, marked the start of 3 weeks on this bike. So, you can't tell. It is a 2005 Yamaha FZ1 phaser beams. I think it's funny. 2005, so it's carbureted, so got the choke and everything. The 2006 model is the Gen 2, where it's the EFI. So still dealing with carbs, which I'm completely fine with that, except for I got one of them that's leaking. Worries me a little bit. They do have a 30-day warranty, so the main guy will be back next Tuesday, so I got to take it back in to him and see what he says. They rebuilt the carbs before I picked the bike up, but I'm loving this bike. It makes me nervous sometimes. I can do 60 in first gear. The highest I've had this is 70. I'm not going to tell you on what street, because that wasn't the speed limit for that street. Joking around with my dad yesterday, which I'll end up having a clip of it if the clip came out fine. But he was riding up one street and I was riding down the street, and I didn't do the cool guy wave to him, throw the deuces off to the side. I frantically waved at him, and I joked with him that I can't do the cool guy wave anymore because I don't have a cruiser. And he said that I look like a nerdy guy on a moped trying to wave at him. So, yeah, it was funny. It made me laugh at the time. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy today. We got a heat advisory for the day. It's supposed to be like 105 today. And I'm not riding this bike without gear. I'm not that comfortable with it yet. And my dad would probably shoot me. So would my mom. And my girlfriend. So the Yamaha FZ1 has an R1 motor in it. It's just tuned a little differently, from what I understand. Someone correct me. But even the shop guy was like, yeah, it's just tuned differently. I was like, alright. So it is a liter bike. It likes to haul. It likes to suck gas. And fill it up on Saturday, ride it my standard for the full week, to and from work, different houses, go shopping, whatever. And by Saturday I'm filling up again. I was going to test out the wind sound up closer to 60 miles per hour, but I can't get up to 60 right here right now. So hopefully the audio quality sounds good until I get a good helmet and it's not too much wind noise. This car wants to be a dick and speed. Go ahead, dude. And now you're gonna slow down. Yeah, so we'll see how the noise sounds with the wind right here. Mic check 1, 2. Be like the trader guy that moved over to Sprint. I think it's Sprint or T-Mobile. Paul, can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Good. I do lean quite a bit more. This bike has created a whole new learning curve for me. The balance is ridiculous on this bike. Like usually, like on the cruisers, I would stop and I have to at least put one foot down. I don't always have to do that with this. The balance is just like phenomenal. I love it to death. So, but hope y'all enjoyed this. A little bit more of a sneak peek. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bubbatx, and I'm out.